Hi everybody, this is Mr. Magic, back today with another episode of Magical Mail. I have some acquisitions that I'm pretty excited about from my LGS. I don't know if you guys have the same problem, but I went in to pick up a pack of Dragon Shield Perfect Fits for, a deck that I'm building, and I walked out with quite a bit more. So let's crack this little baggie here and show you guys what I came out with. First point being Atraxa Praetor's Voice in the foil treatment from the Commander Precon. I got that card about $7 off list price. I was very pleased with that. And even though I am going to be buying the Secret Lair with the new Capenna art, I have had my eye on Atraxa for a while, and I thought a $7 discount is a great thing. By the way, she's a 4/4. She costs black, blue, white, green. She has Flying, Vigilance, Death Touch, Lifelink. At the beginning of your end step, proliferate. And so my friend Norm has a rather brutal Atraxa deck, and I have lost to it more than once, and of course that is the impetus for my desire to build myself an Atraxa deck. So, moving on, I acquired Terror of the Peaks, red 3 for a 5/4. Dragon with Flying. Spells your opponent's cast that target Terror of the Peaks cost an additional 3 life to cast. So he has ward 3 life. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control, Terror of the Peaks deals damage equal to that creature's power to any target. So this, of course, is a non-legendary creature, and it combos into the Kiki Jiki deck that I have been building and that has featured recently on the channel during gameplay episodes. Next is Gamble. That is also for the Kiki Jiki deck. Costs red. It's a sorcery. Search your library for a card. Put that into your hand. Discard a card at random. Then shuffle your library. Some people don't like that discard function afterward because of the risk of discarding the very thing that you went to tutor for. But in red, if you build your deck right with things like Underworld Breach or Ifrit Flame Painter, or a handful of other things, then you can still play instants and sorceries out of your graveyard, and the prospect of pitching, even if pitching the card you tutored back into the graveyard isn't a horrible prospect. It may be an inconvenience depending on the board state, but it's not the end of the world if you build the deck the right way. And finally, Goldspan Dragon with the Judge promo icon. Really like that. That is going to end up going into a Dragons deck that is way down the line in construction, but Mrs. Magic approached me sometime back wanting me to get together the pieces for a Dragons deck, and so I think what I'm going to do is the commander will be Scion of the Ur-Dragon, go get Teneb, and then just start fishing stuff out of the deck. So it'll definitely be a tutor response combo type deck, and I have a lot of good dragons, but I'm still lacking Scion, Teneb, the Ur-Dragon, Old Gnawbone, some of the expensive components. So there's that. And then finally, I was just about to walk out when I overhear the attendant and this young man talking about how he wanted store credit to do something else, and he had this little gem right here, and so I acquired this for $16, and list price is about $20, and for those of you that don't know, he's Morphon the Boundless, costs 7, shapeshifter with Changeling. As Morphon enters the battlefield, choose a creature type. Spells of the chosen type cost gold less to cast. The effect reduces only the amount of colored mana you pay. Other creatures you control the chosen type, be a +1/+1, and he's a 6/6. So I run Morophon in my Slivers deck, but he would also feature prominently in the Dragons deck that I will end up building for Mrs. Magic. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. I feel like I got some real gems. Maybe spent some money I wasn't looking to spend on that particular occasion, but let me know in the comments about the time that you walked into the game store and they just had something that you had been wanting for a long time and just felt like you had to pick up. So thank you guys so much. Appreciate you. Have a great day.